Right, here we are today at the fabulous Hallcroft, and we're here today because it's the second round of the Colmic Wickersley Alan Taylor Bomb and Feeder League, and the first one I won overall, sort of a good thing, and I won on peg 70, and the one and only Mr. Speedo's drawn it today, so he'll probably finish it with 2 section wins, but anyway. So I haven't drawn this, so that's what it is. But this is on section points, unlike the one at Lindholm. It's on weight. This is on section point, which is good, I think, because it teaches you to catch a weight and teaches you to get your points in different matches, and I quite like that. So there's a bit of variety. But look at this. This is Hallcroft. Look at this. Not spend too long. Long walk. Look as usual. That's Reed Lake there. That's a famous reed. We used to fish that years and years ago. And they still do like, but I mean, I haven't fished it for 20 years perhaps, but that's the famous reed. And canal is at back of the tents and everything. And this is Moat Outer. This is one of my favourite lakes. I think I said in a previous video, if I'd put 10 lakes, top 10 in country, this would be my top 10 because I love this lake. It's a fantastic lake. It's massive. It's 3/4 mile round. There's 14 pegs on outer and 73 on the inner, so it's a great lake. But anyway, so name of the game is there's 7 matches, best 5 to count. This is the second one. I'm reigning champion and I'm leading it at the moment, so a long way to go. There's a long way to go yet, so but I do like this league, I must admit, and it's expertly run by Mr. Alan Taylor, Slim Alan Taylor, and he's looking well actually, and feels well, and it's great. So anybody that's been following him, you'll see what he's been doing and up to, and it's great. Anyway, let's go on about the fishing. Right, where have I drawn? Well, I've drawn Moat Outer 36. Look, probably see that. Can you see that? There you go. Look, nothing special, to be honest with you. It's not a noted area. I won't put my tackle on it or anything like that, but I think the section's fairly even, apart from probably 33 where he's got a bit of a spare peg, a bit of room, so that it might help him. And Jordan's on that end peg up there, so we'll see how good he's. In fact, I've got Andy Mars the next peg to me. I brought him on here for a coaching day last week, so I'll be giving him marks out of 10 as well at end of shift. So anyway, so there you go. So look at that. Why have I put them up, you think, eh? Well, it's because fishing across, this is probably one of the widest bits on the complex, and it's 45 metres to far bank, so in case something happens, get snagged, broke, something like that, I can go straight to me sticks and measure it straight up, and I ain't got to keep throwing in, because this is one at wide bits. Have we seen any fish top? Bloody hell, we haven't. I've seen loads of carp topping, which I was been surprised at. Didn't see any last week, and this week I've seen I don't know, a dozen or so, not just in my peg, all over the place. And wind being right to left, could be at right end, to be honest with you, so we'll see. So how am I going to fish it? Well, last week I caught all my fish out middle on corn, and that's what I'll be doing. That'll be one of my main attacks. I'm going to start across under far back, just see if I can get 2 or 3 carp, and every carp I catch keeps me on it longer, which means I can keep feeding me loose feed corn and keep it longer. The longer you can go it, the more you catch at end. It's just the way it works. So I don't like to pick it up too early because I want to catch them at end, and I always think if you go on it earlier you don't always catch them. So every fish I catch over there, a carp, it keeps me on it another half hour, which means I can keep feeding my line and keep building it up, and hopefully then the last 2 hours they'll be pullet rodding. That's the idea anyway. Bait wise, got corn, I've got my pellets soaked in Sensate, and I've got some 4s and 6 fishery pellets, because it's fishery pellets here, and you can see I've got my wafters and my pop-ups and everything like that. Straightforward basically, so I'm going to start on, I've got 4 rods set up. I've got a hybrid feeder, I've got a bomb, I've got a feeding rod, just in case. I'm starting, you might say, oh yeah, you haven't had a feeding rod up for ages, but we've got the feeder masters starting soon, pairs with Mick, so I thought I'd make sure I get it all ready and get it all set up and get used to it and make sure I've got all my gear ready for that. So that's this week. So there's one just come up there, look. One just come up, and and I've just got a spare there, spare 11 foot just in case. So I'm going to start across. Look, another one there just come up. I'm not sure they were carp or big skimmers, but the one thing about this area is you do catch skimmers. So even if I don't catch carp, I'd expect to catch a load of skimmers. This area here, they call it bubble alley just to my left, because everything just fizzes up, and maybe that's why they haven't put pegging, I'm not quite sure. And this is where you catch skimmers, but not just skimmers, you catch bream in this area. I don't know why. I never think it's a great area for carp, but it's a good area for skimmers, so I've got two choices really. So and I'm right looking forward to it, and I need to win me 6 peg sections to keep me up there. So hopefully I'll have a good day, and hopefully you have a good day, and I'll let you know how we get on. Well, we're halfway through the second match, and bomber feeder, and it's been a really slow start. And there's carp moving all over it, right to catch, and I went an hour, not had a bite. Went on my corner a bit earlier than I liked to, got a skimmer and no signs. I've got a few indications long, no fishing under at far bank, and I've got a few liners. I felt the carp there, and then I've got my hybrid and just chucked it 3/4. Second chuck I've got one, £8, and I've got a skimmer, then I got one, £10, and then I've just had a £2 bream, so I've got £20. Halfway through, I thought 5 carp would be good with some skimmers. Andy's just had 2 in 2 puts fishing across, so I might have to go back across in a minute. But I've got £20. I don't think it's fishing well. Andy Sellers has rang me from the other side, and he's only got one. So, but there's fish topping all over. It's like I don't know. That's quite weird, really. I thought I'd be getting more pulls, and but. There's plenty of time to go. We might only want 5 pulls today, and so anyway, I've got £20, so it's a good start. And I'm going to need a good hour, I think, because I think there'll be a few caught. I can't see Jordan. Hey, getting attacked with seagulls now. I ain't heard whether Jordan's catching on MPEG up there, but we'll have to wait and see. So anyway, halfway through, £20. Right, end of match 2. And I'm not sure what I've got. I'm going to be second or third in section, I think. Jordan down end had 7 with 2 hours to go, and so I've got 4. With 4 for, they'll go nearly £40, I would think, and then I've got a dozen skimmers for another £10. So I might have 48 to £50. So I'm hoping I'm going to be second, but I'm never going to beat Jordan. Just how it goes, innit? So I'll let you know in a few minutes what we've got. But basically I've caught note, and then I chucked down 3/4 with hybrid, and I caught 2 on a red wafter. Caught 2, and then I couldn't get a bite. Went back across, couldn't get a bite. Come back on my corn, couldn't get a bite. It was really strange. Then all of a sudden I just chucked in on my corn. Got a £2 skimmer, lost a skimmer, and a £10 carp, and then couldn't get a bite, and then I've chucked, every time I've rested it, chucked back in. I've had a few fish, and at the end I just had 4 skimmers in the last 4 chucks, and I've hooked 1 carp, and it tore off up there somewhere and jumped into the bridge, I think, in next lake. It just went that far, so I think I 48, but I hope I'm second. I'd have took second. They're hard to beat at hallcroft, these MPEGs, but we'll see. Well, if you want to hear a grown man cry, but I'm going to give you a bit of good news as well. I've lost £46 dead. I can't believe that. I honestly thought I got £50 to £52. 4 carp and £10 of skimmers. And I'm like, there's a 57 on end. Jordan, that's all his weight. I thought he'd more than that. Then Vincent had 46.14, so I'm third. I can't believe, honestly, I'm gobsmacked. So I'm third in section, that's a 1 and a 3. Hopefully throw that away, but the good news is for everybody, and I'm sure you're going to all have a good life. You know what I like about my tea, and I like my tea, and my flask is, I'd sooner forget my rods than my flask. And So I chucked out at start. I always cast out, pick my flask up, have a cup of tea. I forgot to put tea bags in. Enter the drink all day. I forgot to put tea bags in this morning just for a bit of milk and warm water. So I've had a great day, Anna. So I've been racked off all day into the drink. I've got B in for second. Poor old Ben when I get home. No Chinese. I might not even have out to eat.